What's up, guys? Welcome back to This Just In. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the best SPACs that you can buy right now in the disruptive technology industry. I think these are long-time holds, and I think that they will give us a lot of growth in the coming years. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. All right, guys, before we get started today, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date. I try to post new videos every day with growth stocks, penny stocks, SPACs, anything I think can help us become better investors. There's a link down in the description to my Patreon account. Come join the family over there. I did the first 100 patrons for just $1. It is filling up pretty quick. I think we've got about 70 spots left. So if you want to be a part of the family, part of the Day One squad, help me grow the channel, be a part of the community, we would love to have you. You'll get access to the private Discord where we talk stocks, links to 4 different portfolios so you can see exactly what I invest into. And then anytime I buy or sell a stock, up to the second I do it, I send that out so you can have a notification and follow along. I also have a price target channel with all of our plays over there. So if you want to check that out and see how as we update it, come over. We'd love to have you. But guys, let's not waste any time. Let's jump in. I'll try to make this video a little bit shorter than normal. The market's looking great today, by the way. This is one of the first overall green days we've had in weeks. And it's looking nice. I'm really pumped about it. But I wanted to go over a couple SPACs with you guys that I think are some of the best plays right now, especially as this disruptive technology, this whole, expands. This whole industry expands, like electric vehicles, green energy, quantum computing, all of these different disruptive technology industries. I think they're at very nice prices right now, especially after the big correction. I think it is a really nice time to get in, and you've got that downside protection, post merger of the $10 mark with these SPACs, and I just think that they are really good companies that can give us really nice growth. First one we're going to take a look at today is DMYI. Now, I have made a video about this stock before. Actually, I've made a video about every one of these, and so I will link them above in each section where I go over them. So if you want to see me go much further in depth on the stock, you can go check those out. So, okay, guys. So this is the quantum computing company. They are merging with IonQ. Now, I did see that. There is an investigation that was opened up on them. Somebody commented on my previous video last night and let me know. I wasn't aware of that. I haven't had time to check it out. I did kind of glance at it this morning. I do want to say, guys, this investigations, stuff like that happens all the time. When I bought YALA Group way back in November, they were going through an investigation and the stock went up. And so, it's nothing really to be alarmed with. It could be a huge magnitude of different things, and of all different severities, unless it's, some really, really severe stuff, which I wouldn't imagine it is. That's the only time I could see it having an issue. But again, this is a SPAC. If they, something happens, they don't merge, you cash your share in for, your $10 mark, unless the price is higher, by the time that day comes, and you just sell it. So you've got a lot of protection, especially down here at the $10.50 range. That's why I put this one on the list, guys. A lot of opportunity here. Quantum computing, it will change the world. It will literally change the world. And, especially the big stuff like that they've got going on. They're a pure play on quantum computers. Their machines can run at room temperature. They're the size of an Xbox. They're 32,000 times, more powerful than the leading competitor. They've got a 16-to-1 error correction. They're awesome machines. And, if we look here, we can see came out, big gaps up, came all the way up to reach a high of $15.39 to come all the way down and is sitting around this $10.50 mark. Again, it's a SPAC. That's natural. It's going to come down here and hover right here, especially in market corrections where these stocks are going to get pulverized. They are going to get hit the hardest, more than most stocks are. So I think this is at a very nice price right now. Just to get back up to previous high, you've got what, 50%, you know, an upside just to get back up to the previous high. Yeah, just about. Let's see. Yeah, so right at just about 50%, and I think it's going to go much further than that over the course of the next 24, 36 months. This is a stock that you want to hold for a long time. You can also have two positions. You can have one lot for your long-term holds, then you can have another lot that you swing trade. You swing trade the catalyst, swing trade the news, you know, play it in the short term, take the run-ups, pull it back, take your profit, and you know, and then have your long-term lot. I've got this stock in my long-term portfolio watch list. I have not added it yet, so I do not own this stock yet. I am going to be adding it here pretty quickly. There was just some other plays that I wanted to add before them, and they are on the list. But I will add this, you know, quickly. Next one we're going to take a look at today is ACIC. This is a very cool company. This is Atlas Crest. This is the company that is merging with Archer, which is the electric aircraft company. Very, very cool company. In my last video, I didn't get to go over the investor presentation, so I am going to make another video on it where I do go over the investor presentation and really go a little bit more in depth, because I like this stock. I think it's going to do very well. But I will link the video above so you can see me go, you know, into the nitty gritty of it. Again, guys, down here at this $10.12 mark, I mean, what more could you ask for? Came out, boom, big gaps, big movement all the way up to almost $20 at $18.60, and then got pulverized, came all the way down, and is currently sitting right down here. Kind of looks like it, you know, hit a low of what, $9.85. That's crazy. So I don't think that this is a stock that is going to stay down around $10 for much longer, especially if the market turns around. Look like it looks, it might. You know, we had a green day yesterday. We have a green day today. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, the market could continuously slide. It could have a couple of days up, a couple of days down, be really choppy. But I think overall, once we get, you know, Q2, Q3, we will see the market mellow out, the volatility go down, it start to trade on more of an incline and continue on the bull run. I do think that by the end of 2021, you could very well see this stock up around previous highs, you know, up there around $18 to $20. So definitely put this one on your list. I mean, the way I see it, they are the only electric aircraft company in the world that has a contract with a major airline. I talk about that in my previous video. You know, if you think about it, electric aircraft is something that could revolutionize the way that we travel and move around, you know, in our cities, you know, even in our urban areas, but ultimately in our cities, how we deliver things, how we, you know, move parcels and people around. So very cool. I'm very interested in it. I like the concept, like the product, like the company. You know, I already own it. I am probably going to add more shares if it stays down here around the $10 mark. My cost average is already like $10.40. So I don't cost average when it's like 20 cents like that. I only cost average when it makes a significant difference. So, but again, guys, definitely go check these guys out. They are looking very good long term. Next one we're going to take a look at is Holicity, ticker symbol HOL. This is the company that's moving with Astra, or merging with Astra. They are doing they're the low orbit. I'm so sorry. The low orbit satellite launch company, the rocket company. They're a space company. Now, this stock has been popping the last couple of days on word of the new ARC space ETF. Now, you can play this a few different ways. You can go buy the new ARC ETF with all the different space companies and whatever other ones she's got in there. Or you can go straight for the specific stocks individually. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to invest in the ETF. I think it's got, you know, a lot of opportunity, but it's just not my thing. I don't really want to do that. I would rather buy the stock definitively, you know, the ones that I like and think are going to do well moving forward. This one is a little bit above the $10 mark at $12.38, and it is up about 1% today. You can see, boom, big gap, came up. Hit a high of $22.47, gap down, ran down, tried to, you know, make its way back up, got rejected at the 20-day moving average, got pushed down, gapped up, pushed down, gapped up, pushed down. So it's kind of in this consolidation range right here. You know, again, market sentiment changes. I could absolutely see this stock moving up well above the $20 mark and getting up past that previous high of around $22, especially when you start to think about the space ETF. And, I just saw a tweet from Elon Musk saying that they're doing another rocket launch here pretty soon. So this is an industry that it's just going to keep going. I mean, launching things into space is what we do. We are constantly trying to push the limits of what we've currently done in space and try to get further and further, find out more. So again, guys, space travel, in my opinion, is going to just continue to rapidly grow. And if you can find a company that is already launching, they're on track to be launching once a month by the end of the year. I even want to say by next year. Or let's see, 2025 maybe. I can't remember exactly. You'll have to watch my other video, but their goal is to have daily launches. Very cool company, guys. Again, a lot of opportunity here just to get back up to previous highs. I mean, you're up over 100%, I believe. Let's look. Yeah, 81%. So not quite 100%. 12 to 22. You would think that would be 100%, right? Well, no, 24 actually, sorry. Yeah, so 80% just to get back up to the upside. But again, I do think that this will get up above that when you look out 24 months. Now, this is a stock, it moves. A couple of days ago, it was up 9%, 8.7% that day. 2.9, but a big gap up in after hours. So guys, put this one on your list. Out of these four, I would say my favorite is this one right here. This is probably my favorite. My second favorite is DMYI. I really like the quantum computing. I think it is going to be massive. Third favorite is probably ACIC, and then my fourth favorite is SPFR, which is the last one we're going to talk about, Jaws Spitfire Acquisition Corp. This is the company that does the metal 3D printing. They've got that really cool technology that lets them print, really, stuff for spacecrafts and, turbines and turbos and all that crazy stuff. They can 3D print metal, parts at less than a 45-degree angle without support, which is something that their competitors can't do. They're merging with Vallejo 3D, or however you pronounce that. I really like this stock. I think it is going to do very well. And this one's got a little bit more competition. There's a ton of 3D printing companies out there. The reason why I like these guys, though, is their breakthrough technology. They're a full stack. They've got the front end software, the printer, then the back end software. They've got like I said, the ability to print those, those less than down to a 10-degree angle. SpaceX said that these guys are 5 years ahead of any competition. So a lot of opportunity here, a lot of opportunity. These types of companies are really going to change the way that we manufacture, we produce, we develop products and items in the future. Again, when I talked about Nano Dimensions, if a company can bring a printer like that inside, Nano Dimensions does the 3D printing for the microchips and the processors, and they make them so small and flexible you can put them on gloves and stuff. So guys, a company brings a machine like that inside and they can just manufacture and 3D print their own products like that in-house. They can constantly push the limits to innovate and improve, and then Vallejo 3D or Velo 3D or whatever is creating that reoccurring revenue model by leasing their machines out. And so you can see here, it actually came out up around 11, kind of hit a high of 11.25, sold off, and then not a lot of big gaps here, just big run up, reached up and only hit a high of 12.10. So this stock really never ran up as far as the others did, but it also is a little bit newer, started trading on January 25th, which is kind of unfortunate for these guys, seeing how the market started trading off towards the end of February, then gapped down and just consistently has ran down since then. Tried to make its way back up right around here, middle of March, got rejected. And look at these big moves though, in certain days, 4.5%, but also you can see these big moves down 7.2%. So guys, I do think that this is a stock that will blow right past that $12 mark by the end of 2021 and create new highs. So, 1032, again, what more could you ask for? The merger doesn't go through, something happens, whatever. Say the stock sits right there until the day that they're about to merge, and you just call in and either if it goes below that, you exercise your right and you take your shares at the $10 mark, or you sell it at 1032 or whatever, and you're good to go. So I think these stocks right here, these four that we just talked about, give you more upside potential than downside potential pre-merger. Let me make that clear, pre-merger. After the merger, there is no redeeming your shares for the $10 mark. That's all pre-merger. So the reason why I like to buy these stocks is because you can get a real nice feel for how the market reacts, how the stock moves before they merge, and start doing business together. So go take a look at these ones, guys. Like I said, I will link the videos above. I think these companies are very cool industries, have a lot of opportunity. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a licensed stockbroker. Always do your own research and due diligence. Don't just take my word for it. If you've got any questions, put them down in the comments. If you've got any tickers you want me to cover, put that down there as well. If you want to be part of the family and be part of the Day One Squad and help me grow the channel, come join us at the Patreon. I'd love to have you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.